Previously on the Transformers.
What the?
Imbecile! Can you not see I'm coming out of light speed here?
Seek a command to Ramjet. Respond.
I shall travel to Krunk, Zarak.
Well. Make an example of anyone foolish enough to aid him.
My. General Krunk, what an unexpected honor.
I was touched, spiritually.
And now the continuation.
Unidentified vessel. You're traveling through Decepticon space. Transmit your clearance codes. Unidentified ship. You are traveling through restricted space. Respond! Rust, activate tractor beam.
Alert. Seeker vessels have engaged tractor beams. Helm controls not responding.
For the last time, identify yourself now, or face arrest! Finally. Okay, stand by. Thrust, switch to a secure channel.
Well, Dutch, who is he?
Well, apparently his name is Soundwave?
You mean like Shockwave?
Guess so.
Well, I've never heard of him.
Neither have I. Either way, he doesn't have the proper documentation to be flying in this sector.
I suppose that means we better take him back to Seeker Command.
I suppose it does. Or we can just blast him out of the sky.
His ship does bear the Decepticon logo, right?
Now when is that ever stopped us?
Seek a command to Dirge. Come in at once.
This is Deutsch. Go ahead, Starscream.
We have a possible Seeker down situation. Contact was abruptly lost with Ramjet during a routine patrol of the Cullen cluster. You and Thrust have to proceed to his last known coordinates immediately. Transmitting now.
We're in the middle of an arrest here, Starscream. Can't you send anyone else?
I gave you an order. So carry it out. Whether you like it or not, you two are the closest, so get a move on. I'll have Skywar take over from you in the Thermid sector.
Roger that, Starscream. We're on our way. Alright, Thrust. Disengage the tractor beam.
I can't believe we had to save Ramjet. He's so miserable he'll probably shout at us for helping him.
Okay, listen up. I don't care how big your ship is. You and I are going to Secret Command. If you try any funny business, I'll teleport behind you and blast you to pieces before you can even get a weapons lock. Now follow me!
Hello? Yes, I think I'm about ready to leave now.
I think it's safe to say we found him.
Looks like he slid down the entire mountain.
Ratchet, can you hear me? Status report.
My status, Dirge, is not good. For a start, I need a new wing.
What about that installation we saw as we came into land?
Good call. We should be able to beg, borrow, or steal some scrap metal and fashion a new wing.
Can you transform?
That's going to take the rest of my energy, but I'll give it a try. Why are you standing there? Help me!
So what the heck happened?
Well, I was finishing my sweet dissector. It all happened so fast. I just couldn't react quick enough.
You couldn't react quickly enough to what?
He came out of light speed with no warning at all. I was rammed.
Ramjet got rammed? Ha! That's pretty funny!
Hey, Thrust!
What?
Shut up!
Who did this? Did you get a good look at him?
I don't know who it was, but I'm pretty sure he was flying a snapdragon.
A snapdragon? But those things were retired from service eons ago!
Come in, Seeker Command!
This is Seeker Command. Go ahead, Dirge.
Well, we found them.
What happened? Is he alive?
Barely. It looks like he was the victim of a hit and run. The suspect is flying in a snapdragon.
A snapdragon? There can't be many of those pieces of junk left in service. I'll put out an alert. You three return to base at once.
That's a negative, Starscream. We're gonna need time to make some repairs before Ramjet is airworthy again. We'll stay in touch.
Understood.
Starscream out. Oh, what now?
It's just Skywarp plus a prisoner. He's requesting permission to land.
I swear, every time the boss is locked in one of those hollow calls with one of them contenders for the Decepticon leadership, the universe falls and lands on my lap. Tell him I'll meet him on runway 9. Oh, and Thundercracker. Ensure you keep me posted on developments of our new favorite planet.
What on Cybertron? Fast track. What happened? Who did this? The Combaticons. Well, where's Krunk? Krunk! Krunk! Can you hear me? Answer me, Krunk! Answer me!
Zarak, is that you? I always knew that you'd be the end of me. Trouble has a way of following you wherever you go.
You may have a small point, but don't move, don't speak. I can fix this.
No, there's no time. My spark is already starting to fade. Zarak, listen carefully. I sent the Combaticons to LS4, but they'll be back. Fix the ship and get away from here. As quickly as you can.
But I can't leave you like this.
can do. Don't feel bad for me, Zarak. I'm old. I've had a good run. Go. Go now. Complete your mission. Live your life. You can still become leader of the Decepticons.
Krunk? Krunk? What do I do? What do I do? Fast track, stay with him. I shan't be gone long. True, Fast Track. It is a medical unit, but if I use that thing to save him, he'll be confined to it for life. I have something much more portable in mind. Now, where are my tools? Where is my... I don't see my... Oh, yes, there it is. Oh, I wish I had access to my own lab for this. Nevertheless... Commence surgery! Name and rank, soldier!
Krunk. General, 4-star. Retired.
Do you remember what happened?
I was, Fast Track.
He's okay, Krunk. He's right here.
Aww. I feel different. What did you do?
Saved your life. And in order to do so, some quite drastic measures were required.
Measures? Exactly what measures?
Your life is now dependent on a transtector.
A what?
A transtector. They usually take the form of a giant robot suit that you command.
Yes, thank you, I know what a transtector is. Well, where is it? I don't see it anywhere.
It's above ground. So long as you are within a few clicks of it, you'll be fine. You never technically have to merge with it if you don't want to. Shall we go outside and have a look?
Fine. Let's get this over with. Unicron's horns. You fixed the Skystalker.
Well, seeing as neither of us can stay here, it seemed a shame to leave it.
I've never actually seen one in working condition. Well done, Zarak. Anyway, where's my transtector? I don't see a giant robot suit anywhere.
That's because you're not looking for a robot, Krunk. It's the ship.
What? Zarak, I must say, you've surpassed yourself. I'm deeply impressed. Oh, to be bonded with this ship is, well, it's almost a stroke of genius for you. I'm going to take great care of this ship.
No, not that ship. This one.
I wish I was dead.
I shall ignore that remark.
Zarak, when I asked the Combaticons whose orders they were operating under, they refused to answer me.
Obviously, but surely you can work that out.
Indeed. But as you said, neither of us can stay here. So, does the offer to join you still stand?
Of course. However, the mission priority must be to capture or destroy the files that Shockwave stole from me. Once that objective has been achieved, you shall have your revenge.
Zarak, please. Revenge is a game for the young, not for a bot of my age and experience. I will be content with simply lodging a verbal complaint to Shockwave.
A verbal complaint? Krunk, he's unlikely to let you leave Cybertron with your life once you've made this complaint. I hope you are aware of that.
Oh, I am quite aware of that. This is why I intend to make my verbal complaint very strongly worded.
Hold on. Hold on! I can't go any further.
Yes, you can, Ramjet. Look, we're almost there.
Check. Check. Nominal. Looks like we're all set for launch. Krunk, report.
Oh, Fast Track is loading in the last of our weapons and all of the salvageable items now. It looks like he's finished, so we're good to go.
Very well. As soon as we're clear of the Cullen cluster, I'll beam you over to the Skystalker and we can plan our little,
Invasion of Cybertron.
Not bad, Krunk. Not bad at all.
Whoa! What on Cybertron happened here? Hey, you two! Yeah, you! We require metals for repairs!
Some energy on.
Don't worry, Zarak. I've been expecting to see some Seekers, especially as one of them crash-landed near here earlier today.
Yes, that was me. I knocked one of them out of the sky on my approach.
You did what?
Guys? Is that a Snapdragon?
What? Now, what are the odds of encountering two Snapdragons at the same sector on the same day?
Exactly. It's gotta be the one that hit Ramjet, right?
Why that punk?
Alright, nobody move! Is this your craft?
Oh, well, it's, a little complicated, but, yes, I suppose that it is.
Well, in that case, you're under arrest for attacking a Seeker!
Attacking? Surely not.
Is that a genuine Skystalker?
Coming at a light speed with your navicom turned off and ramming a Seeker is, I think you'll find under Imperial law, a crime.
Gentlebots, there has been a most terrible misunderstanding. I believe I can clear this whole thing up.
Who the frag are you?
I am Lord Zarak.
Lord Zarak? Aren't you the loser who stood for Decepticon leadership?
Quite. Nevertheless, it was not my friend here who collided with your colleague. That was I, Lord Zarak.
Well, in that case, you're both under arrest.
Sorry, both?
And there's no special treatment for holders of fancy titles at secret trials, Your Majesty.
Just shoot them both, and we can fix my wing and get off this rocker.
You can't be serious.
You know, we are creating more work for ourselves by taking them in.
If you're worried about the admin involved with arresting us, you could just let us go.
Alright, from now on, you'll speak when spoken to, Princess!
My dearest friends, I find your lack of respect stunning.
Get the deck!
Is he dead?
No, just stunned. That's why I said I find your lack of respect stunning. I was being witty.
I'll take your word for it. Now we need to lure the other two out. They'll be a lot easier to defeat on the ground. We won't stand a chance if they get into the air.
Pinheads! I, Zarak, offer you a truce. I have pared down my weapons. Come and collect your immobilized friend. We shall then leave you in peace to conduct your repairs. What say you?
They're out there somewhere.
But where?
Thrust, on the count of 3, I want you to lay down some cover fire while I grab one of them. Do you copy?
Roger that, Dirge. Let's do this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go!
Zarak, look out!
Wow, that was clever!
Great shot! That's 2 of them down. Now where's the third?
He's right here! And he's gonna make you 2 pay for what you've done!
Krunk, transform!
What are you talking about, you idiot? I can't transform.
But you can now! You can do it! I know you can do it! Transform!
Yes, but how exactly does one transform?
Well, it just sort of happens.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very helpful.
Damn you, Krunk! Transform this instant!
Oh, then concentrate, Krunk. Concentrate. Transform. Oh, I say, I feel transformed. Now, where were we?
No! Let me down! Let me down!
Well, I'd say our business here is done.
I'll say. Jolly good show, Krunk.
Thank you, Sarah. And you, Fast Track. But from this moment on, when in this form, I shall be known as Snapdragon.
Very well, my friend. Fast Track, Snapdragon. to Cybertron!
For the last time, why were you traveling through the Furman sector? Who are you working for? Shockwave? Megatron? Or perhaps the Autobots? Fair enough. We'll have to take you to interrogation.